Hey everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 7 of the Mighty Magyars, my FM21 save where I'm managing the Hungarian national team. Now if you caught the end of the last episode, you'll have seen the draws that were made, first for the European Championship finals, which will take place this summer, but also the World Cup qualification draw, which puts us in a group with Azerbaijan, Germany, North Macedonia and Wales. We have the first game of that qualification campaign for you today, and it's a toughie. The toughest in the whole group, I would imagine. Germany away in Berlin. So we're going to set up a bit more defensively. We'll have a look at the setup in a minute. But I'm not necessarily thinking this is a barometer of how we're going to perform in the group. I'm just hoping we can avoid getting absolutely smashed and destroying the confidence before the next game, which is Azerbaijan at home, a game we'd be looking to win. Let's go and see how we're set up for the game. Well, as you can see, I am staying fairly faithful to the 4-3-3 formation that I think favours this Hungarian side best, but we are setting up a lot more cautiously and with a lot more sort of defensive attitude than we normally would. So, in the fullback positions, we are playing orthodox fullbacks rather than wingbacks, and in midfield, we are setting up really quite defensively. We have Orban, who's ostensibly a centre-half, playing in that anchorman role. He's going to screen the back four for us. Nego, who normally plays as a right-back, but can play in central midfield, he's going to do the box-to-box role. I think the idea is for him to be a bit more disruptive than other players might be. And Soboslai, we're going to play him as a deep-line playmaker today. So he's not strolling too far forward and getting caught out of possession, but he can hopefully thread things through to the front three, who are also set up a little bit more cautiously than I normally would. Anyway, let's get through into today's game and see how we get on. So here we are in Berlin. One of the quirks of this game is that the German national team does not actually appear in here as a licensed team. So whilst all the sort of household names you know from Germany are in the game, they don't actually appear for the national team. So you're not going to see any familiar names in their lineup today. So highlight starts here. Gulaci looking up for Saloy. He does well there to win the ball. That's pretty much the way we're looking for the keeper to distribute today. Looking for that front man and seeing if people can feed off scraps around him. Germany putting together quite a nice move here. But we force them out. Alsha picks up the ball here though. Gets a ball in. And they've hit the post. And a great save from Gulaci on the follow-up. Wow. He did very, very well to recover there, didn't he? Corner comes in. Can we clear it? Yes, we can. We're not helped today by the fact a couple of players I would like to have in the starting 11 are suspended. Kadar at left back is out. And Adam Nod, who I think would have been a great kind of disruptive player in the midfield, he's unavailable too. But this is international football for you. You just have to play the card you're dealt, really. Great run here by Wittmann. Good save, good blocking. Can we get the ball away? I think this is going to be an indication of how this game is likely to go for us. That's a very strong challenge, but a fair one, thankfully. So Germany by far have had the best of this game so far, but we're looking to counter-attack here. Here comes Varga. He got any support? He has. Sholoi! Oh my goodness me! Well, that's exactly what we're set up to do, but I didn't expect to be able to execute it quite so well. So we've been soaking up German pressure for the first 13 minutes of the game. They've had loads of attempts on goal, but what we're set up to do is to counter-attack quickly when we actually do win the ball. And that's a perfect example of how it should be executed. So that's our first shot on goal, and we take the lead. I don't know how long we're going to be able to hold on to it, but we've done a fairly good job since we scored of limiting German opportunities, and there have been no further highlights. Here comes an opportunity for Germany. Oh, they've hit the post again. Oh, my goodness me. A great clearance from Becher. The ball hit the woodwork, came back off the keeper again. Looked like it was going to trickle over the line, but luckily Barnabas Becher was there and made the clearance. So it has to be said, against the run of play, we are leading, but we're coming up to half-time. Well, there could be one more opportunity here. So Gulaci takes a kick, picked up on by Shaloi. Oh, he's been hacked down, surely. Is this going to be a red? It doesn't look like a red card challenge particularly. I think a yellow would probably be fair. But for them to actually make this into a highlight, He has been red carded. And Jurgen Klein, whoever he is off. Well, this puts a slightly different complexion on things going into half-time. We're 1-0 up, and now Germany are down to 10 men for the whole of the second half. So what we're not going to do is try and pump people up too much. You don't want them to lose their composure. So keep our hands together. Keep going. They're a man down. We can get a result here. And Willy Orban does not like that. Is he being loyal to his German loyalties? He obviously plays for a German team in RB Leipzig. Good challenge in there, but unfortunately Germany do keep the ball. Good save by Golacci. So as you can see there, we're getting in, we're disrupting the Germans. Unfortunately that time they were still able to get a shot away. But we're not making life easy for them. And the hour mark has gone, and we're still leading by a 1-0. So, tired legs. Bearing in mind we have got a game against Azerbaijan coming up too. Azerbaijan, as you can see here, are losing 2-0 at home to Wales currently. What can we do without disrupting the shape of our team too much? So maybe if we bring Sally off and bring Zudzak on, he can come on and run around a little bit, and we'll probably swap him and Varga around, I think. Soboslai is tired. Do I risk taking him off? I think I'm going to have to, and we're going to bring Kalmar on. Kalmar can play that deep line playmaker role. 20 minutes to go. I'm getting excited now. I can't believe we're doing quite so well. 10 minutes left. Time for a further change. Actually, I should have checked before the game started how many subs I'm allowed to make. Now, Bobal is tired, but we're going to leave him on because he's not our first choice left back. Kadar is, and he will be back for the Azerbaijan game. So I think we'll leave him out there. Adam Saloy is not having a great game, so we're going to bring Nikolic on for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can make another substitution or not. I think we'll give it a try, just to waste some time as much as anything else. So Nego is a little tired. Have we got anyone else we can bring on? Full up. Ah, so we are allowed to make at least 4 subs. Okay. I'll check those rules before the next game, I think. Opportunity for Germany here, right near the end. They've hit the woodwork. And right, I think this is time where we are going to time waste all the time. We are going to be less expressive and hope that we can just hold on to this. Not quite sure why so many people are going forward for that throw-in. That is not what we want to happen. Looks like a further German opportunity in the very last minute of the 90. Can we hold firm again? No foul there, no foul, no foul. Oh, and they've scored. Right at the death. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what more I could have done really to prevent that. We're playing pretty defensively. I mean, goodness, we were getting bodies around it. But it just ricocheted to a guy free at the back post who tucked it in. And so we've just got 4 minutes of injury time to get through. Oh, it's heartbreaking. I mean, if I'd been offered a point at the beginning, I'd have taken it. Having taken a minute or two since the end of that game to reflect on what happened, overall, I'm pretty pleased we got a point in Germany. I mean, who wouldn't be? I think for a team like Hungary to go there and get a very creditable result is quite something. And I hope it does bode well for how we're going to perform in the group. But it would have been nice to hang on for that win, wouldn't it? Anyway, we move on to our next game, which is going to be Azerbaijan. That's coming up in the next episode. As you can see, their game against Wales did finish 2-0 to Wales. So the Welsh are topping the group currently. Not that it really means an awful lot at this stage. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please consider hitting that like button for me and help me get seen by more people. And any comments you got about this episode or the series as a whole so far, I would love to see them below. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up in this Hungary save, I'm sure. Plus, the Newcastle save is running alongside it right now and will soon be followed by the Greeno tour. Well, it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for some more action with Hungary. Hajrá Magyarok! Viszlát!